Right, hi everyone, welcome back again. This time I'm going to be messing around with the axle that I need to put in. You may remember, if you've watched it like a few episodes ago, I measured out the axle, and I believe the axle in my MGB is a wire wheel axle. So all I'm really wanting to do is get this cleaned out and get it painted before the weather turns. I can't believe it hasn't turned already yet. But there you go. Right, anyway, I've already stripped the brakes out of this side, but I'll show you the other side in a minute. But first I want to dump the oil out of it. So I need to make a tool to go in there. And the old, I'm going to use, oh there it is. I've got like an old half-inch extension bar, which as you can see, it's just, I just need to very slightly grind it down a little bit. Just take a very slight bit off of it, just so it fits nicely in there. Right, so I'll do that and we'll dump the oil out. Right, so I've just got a part-worn flappy disc. I thought it'd be okay, as I don't want to use anything too aggressive. It's really not very much at all. I'm just going to take a bit off the two sides first and let's see how we go. Of course you can buy the proper tool, but you know, if you've got an old bar or something kicking around, then why not? Alright, so that seems to fit in there nice in there, apart from the gunk in there. I know this is the level bunk, but it always pays to make sure you can undo this before you can undo the other one, especially if it's on your car. It's not quite, there you go, see, that's fine, isn't it? Right, so let's drop the oil out then. Alright, not sure how tight this one will be. Hopefully not too tight. Little bit, not too bad. There we go, simple as that. We're going to put an anti-clonk kit in this as well, if I can find it. I'm not sure whether that'll be this video. This video is probably just going to be stripping it down. Right, I'll leave that to dry now, and then I'll be back. Right, so I've put the bung back in there. Now I'm going to pull the drum and pull all the brakes off of this side. It's all pretty simple. What was I going to say? Yeah, the adjuster on this side broke off, so this drum's a bit tight, but just have to see if we can inch it off. I'm gonna replace the lot anyway. But like I said, this is all just about getting it stripped down so I can give it a coat of paint. Well, that's the idea. Don't really like forcing it, but it's got to come off. That ain't gonna work. Oh, that's coming. Oh, that's a bit like, I thought that might be a nightmare. The drum's not too bad. Alright, put all these off. Drop them on the floor. I've made a tub up for like left hand and right hand, but I don't know what I'm going to use, reuse. Not much, I don't think. Because these ain't much copper though, look. I mean, then rusty as you like. Alright, get that spring off in it, like so. Throw that in my tub. So look all of that. Shoes aren't really bad, but not going to reuse them, are we? I don't know what the ones on the car are like, but to be honest, I don't care. I'm just going to change a lot. But that's all seats. No, that one's not. The other side was solid. We can free them up and clean them up anyway. I'm not replacing them. Now I wish I hadn't done that, but I can't see now. We've got to pull the pin out of that. The split pin in that's all rotten as well, so might be able to force it out. Oh, that's seized in there and all. Right, put a bit of heat on it. Trouble is, I didn't want to replace them rubbers, but you might get away with it. I think I need this cable because I think because of the axle length, this one might be a different length to the one that's on the other axle. Yes, I could find you one. Oh, that's off now. They just love things when they've been parked up for years. Oh. Right, now will that go through that hole? Ah, they go through there so we can deal with that later. Right, forget about that then. I can punch that out. I can punch that out in the voice. I didn't think that. Why didn't I think that a minute ago? Right, anyway. So, get the wheel cylinder out, undo the pipe, which it'll probably snap or round off or do something, but it don't really matter because I'm saying I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna cut it off. I'll cut it off flush because I'll just use the pipe as a template. And then we got the little clippy there, same as a Mini. Horrible. We also got to get we also got to get the bleed nipple out because it won't go through the hole. Right, I had a pair of grips here earlier. If there's anything like the other side, it ain't going to want to come out. So I just put a pair of mole grips on it. The other side I heated it up. It might come. No. Heat. This is probably really boring. Right, is that enough heat? I don't care if it. Oh, there we go. Moved it. Just remember not to touch it. Oh, it stopped again now. That did move. Did that move? I'm sure that moved. I'd rather it just snap off, to be honest. I think I'm getting myself out there. I don't think it did move. Set fire to the bloody wheel cylinder. God, it's not moving. Just brake. Right, I'm going to turn that off and I'm going to snap that off and get it out. Right, we got it out. I just forced it out in the end. It only just needed a bit of leverage. But let's stay at that, look, solid. Shame, look, you can see that they've been replaced at some point. Well, that side's alright. But they're really not worth rebuilding. You put it out, have a look. Yeah, see, look at the state of it, look. You could clean it up and put new seals in it and it'll last about 10 minutes. Yeah, so that's scrap. Right, get the hub off next. Right, so I want to remove this up now. So first thing, get the split pin out. Alright, and then we'll see if this will come undone. Unfortunately, my impact sockets don't go that big, so I don't know how tight this will be. Not very, well, you know, tight enough, but alright, I'll leave that on there just for a sec. And then we get the puller on there. And I haven't got a spanner or a socket or anything ready to go on there. Right. So I was reckon that is. 17, 11/16. Not that. It's not that one. Go ahead. 5/8. 5/8. I mean. Now, is it going to move or not? It's not moved yet. There we go. She popped. And we'll just slide that out. And clean it all up. Cool. Right. You get the back plate off then. We got there 9/16. By the look of it. Alright, I'll go and find a socket and a spanner. Alright, I've got my impact socket now. And it's so tight. I thought it might be. Jesus. Oh, God, that's tight. I don't really want to warm them up, but I've already like the penetrating oil on them already. Like a couple of hours ago. Wow, an hour or so ago. What a mess. See if any of the others will come undone. That's the wrong way anyway. let's try this one again first. I never expected them to be that tight. Oh. Got that one to go. Still tight. Oh, what fun this is. See if we can get that one to go. Oh. Hasn't actually cracked off yet, it's just turned. No, it has. Ooh, they've been in there a long time, I think. Right. There's a bit of crap in behind this. Oh, it's like to get the spanner on there and then that one to go as well. Yeah, I'll get it on there now. See if we can move it. Alright, put that over there, or wedge that one there. Oh, oh, that's tight. And everything fell over. Right, get this sucked back up on here properly. Because it don't weigh much at all. Look. That's it. Right, now hopefully they should spin off with this now. One. We just give these a good clean up as well. Grease them up. Oh, drop it. Right. And now that should just pop off, he says. There's the hammer. Just like that. Not like that, like that. Yeah. The thing that surprised me is there's no gasket on that. Surface there, but yeah, I don't know why. I know on Moss and Cambridge it did have a gasket, like where the bearing bit was. Obviously that's like a banjo type axle, whereas this one isn't, but yeah. we will pull that shaft out, but that's not going to be in this video. That's going to be in the video when I do the anti-clonk kit. Right, so I'm not going to film anymore. I'm going to take all the other side out of it. I'm going to rip all of these brake pipes out. Hopefully I can get these straps off so it's down to a bare axle. I'll show you once it's like that. Right, so I've stripped all them bits off and I've just totally wasted my time because this axle's scrap. As you can see, there's rotten there. And it's the same on the other side. Absolute guide. All I want to do is clean it up so it's all ready. Give it a paint up. So, yeah. That's it really. I suppose I'll just save a couple of bits. I'll keep that plate off of it. I'll keep the half shafts and these plates out of it. I can still carry on and I'll clean up and paint these back plates for later. But yeah, I think for the amount of these that there are out there, I'll find another one. I'll find a decent one and use that, because this one's a waste of time. It's not worth messing about with. I suppose you could repair it, but it's not really worth it, is it? Right, so on that down note, that's it. So I'll see whether I can film anything else what I'm going to do today, but yeah, as far as the axle is concerned, there's no point in me going any further. Go ahead. Look, I had all the bits ready as well, look. The anti-clonk kit, new gasket, new oil seals. Go ahead. We'll probably still fit it in whatever one we do get though. Never mind. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.